Good afternoon, everyone. Every group thinks they communicate well until they run into a real conflict. In chapter 13.3, the textbook explains 3 kinds of group conflicts: simple conflict, ego conflict, and policy or procedural conflict. Out of these, I believe ego conflict is the hardest to resolve, and procedural conflict is the easiest. In this video, I'm going to explain why, and I'll share one quick example from my own experience. First, ego conflict is the hardest to fix because it becomes personal. The textbook says ego conflict happens when people feel attacked or when their self-image is challenged. People stop focusing on the task and start focusing on defending themselves. I've seen this happen in a group project before. 2 people in my group felt like the other person wasn't respecting their ideas, and it turned into a personal argument. Once emotions get involved, it's really difficult to calm things down and move forward. That's why ego conflict takes longer to resolve. On the other hand, procedural conflict is usually the easiest. The textbook describes procedural conflict as disagreements about how the group should complete a task, like what steps to follow or how the work should be organized. It's not personal, it's just about the process. I've had this happen too. My group once disagreed about the order of our presentation slides, which wasn't a big deal. We talked about what made the most sense, and we picked the option with the best flow. Procedural conflicts are simpler because everyone is still focused on the assignment instead of on each other. So in conclusion, ego conflicts is the hardest because it touches people's feelings and identity, and it pulls attention away from the work. Procedural conflict is the easiest because it deals with tasks and steps, not emotions. At the end of the day, conflicts will happen in groups, but how the group responds is what really shows their communication skills.